Matthew Parker, De Antiquitate Britannicae Ecclesiae, Episode 3. Qua diligentius perpensa et explorata reperiemus non modo per vetustam eam fuisse, sed etiam ab ipso primum per apostolos propagato per orbem evangelio, non a Romana sede, ut pontificii contendunt, et plerique imperite autumunt, et initia duxisse, et ac cepisse incrementa. Parker began by saying he would look at the first beginnings of the church in Britain. He says now, qua perpensa et explorata. This is an ablative absolute. When this thing, the antecedent, referring to what has come before, that question of the foundation of the church in Britain, when this has been very carefully, or rather carefully, diligentius is a comparative adverb, when this has been rather carefully weighed and investigated, so that's the ablative absolute, reperiemus, we shall find. This is the main verb here now, which takes us all the way to the end of this long sentence. We shall find. Reperio is a future indicative, first plural, from the verb reperio, fourth conjugation, reperire. So we shall find non modo, not only that it, meaning the church in Britain, was per vetustam, very old, per vetustam, but also, and now the syntax becomes a little convoluted, but also ab ipso evangelio. And evangelio is also modified by propagato, but also from that very time when the gospel was spread, from that very first spreading of the gospel throughout the world, per orbem, primum, first, per apostolos, through the apostles, from that very point, not from the Roman see, the Roman seat of authority, a Romana sede, as the pontificii, as the papists contendunt or argue. And then he adds this parenthetical, and as very many. Now this word is hard to read, but if we transcribe it, so to speak, we get plerique. There's a ligature here for que, and then pleri, like this. In a classical form, you might see it spelled more often this way, plerique. It means many people. As the pontificii argue, and as many people ignorantly, imperite, this is an adverb, without experience or without knowledge, as many people ignorantly claim or assert autumant, this is not an extremely common verb, autumo, autumare, first conjugation, to assert or claim. And now we come to the second and third infinitive that depends upon reperiemus. So we shall find fuisse, not only that she, the church, was per vetustam, very old, but also that she initia duxisse, she took her beginnings, she derived her beginnings, duxisse initia, and now we understand the ab, from that first beginning of the Gospels spreading through the world, etc., not from the Roman see, as the papists argue and many people ignorantly claim. She took her beginnings and also received ac cepisse, her increase, incrementa. So both of these, initia and incrementa, are neuter, plural, and accusative. Initia is the object of duxisse, and incrementa the object of ac cepisse. So once again we have these three infinitives, fuisse, duxisse, and ac cepisse, which depend upon reperiemus, with this long phrase in here, prepositional phrase from ab through evangelio, and then a couple of parentheticals. Here's a portrait of the Archbishop himself, Matthew Parker, born in 1504, died in 1575 AD, of course, and this portrait was made in the year 1573.